Hey folks, welcome back to Indaba Africa. This is Chris once again. The subject of this video is something that I don't spend a lot of time reporting on. As a former intelligence officer in the U.S. intelligence community, I really don't spend a lot of time talking about that. But tonight, rather interesting development took place on the 15th of December, just hours ago. Now, I was reticent to reporting this initially because the only place I saw it reported was on the Gateway Pundit. Nothing against the Gateway Pundit, but it's not exactly a center news organization. However, in the last hour, I've seen another article from Just the News reporting further confirmation from three Defense Department sources they claim have confirmed that the Pentagon on Tuesday, the 15th of December, ordered an emergency shutdown of its internal classified communications network. Specifically, what we're talking about is the SIPRNET. If you don't know what the SIPRNET is, well, the SIPRNET is the Government Secure Internet Protocol Router Network, or SIPRNET. This is the network that handles classified information up to the secret collateral level, and that means it's not any special program. But this network, which is the backbone of much defense communication around the globe, was shut down in an emergency shutdown today. Now, this was based apparently on the Emergency Directive 21-01 from Sunday night by the Cybersecurity and Infrastructure Security Agency, or CISA, in response to the known compromise involving SolarWinds Orion products. Wow. Now, this was only the fifth emergency directive issued by CISA under the authorities granted to them in the Cybersecurity Act of 2015. So in 5 years, just the fifth time it's happened. So fascinating that this has been reported in just a few locations. Virtual blackout in the news media on what is a very important issue, talking about the Defense Department being forced to shut down in emergency fashion a backbone of its collateral secret network. What is going on here, folks? What is going on? The Pentagon apparently did not respond to requests to find out what's going on, but sources within the Department of Defense did share this information to confirm that, in fact, it was shut down. A Pentagon official was quoted saying this has never happened in the middle of a workday. Updates usually are done on weekends and after hours late at night. This was done on an emergency basis. Now, based on that statement, one suspects that there must have been some sort of security patch that was put into the network that necessitated shutting down the network to reboot all systems and bring it back up. That's supposition, but it makes sense based on the official's comment. Updates usually done on weekends and after hours. That's true. Now, the shutdown only applied to computers handling classified material, was not imposed on other computers or on phone systems. That includes the top secret network, Joint Worldwide Intelligence System, and it also includes the NIPRNet, the non-classified portion. But this is rather big news that the SIPRNet was shut down because of concerns over a known breach from this SolarWinds Orion product that's out there. Quite frightening, folks, that we're allowing dodgy software to find its way into government secure classified networks that carry our nation's most important secrets. Very, very disturbing to see this sort of thing happen. You have to wonder what's going on here. Why the media blackout? Why isn't this being talked about? This story is being talked about even less than the Hunter Biden story. That's quite an accomplishment, given that major news networks devote virtually no time to the Hunter Biden story, despite the fact that it's obvious that they're chomping at the bit to find a way to tarnish Joe Biden once he's sworn in so that he can be pushed aside and Kamala Harris can become president of the United States, despite the fact that no one wanted her in the Democratic primary. Well, there you go, folks. Anyway, so interesting story out of D.C. The Department of Defense is SIPRNET. Its classified secret collateral network has been compromised, apparently, or at least suspected of compromise, at least concerns about compromise. Don't know which any of those are true, since officials are mum. The Department of Defense has no statement on this. However, Defense Department officials have shared three different sources with Just the News that this, in fact, did happen on Tuesday, the 15th of December, 2020. Very disturbing, folks, very disturbing. What happens when our nation's networks are compromised? We've already heard about the Department of Justice, the Department of Commerce being compromised by these products, and now we're hearing about this. So it's interesting that CISA tells us that the nation's elections on the 3rd of November were the most secure in America's history. Really? You're the same organization, apparently has some sort of responsibility for security of our government networks. How is the Justice Department and the Department of Commerce compromised? Yet we had the most secure election in our nation's history, and you tell us that just mere hours after the election happened there, Chris Krebs. Explain that one to the world. Tell us what that's all about. Yeah, once again, yet further confirmation about the dodgy, questionable public statement of the insubordinate former head of CISA, Chris Krebs. You have to shake your head on that one. the most secure election in our history. But you can't secure the Department of Justice sensitive investigative files and the Department of Commerce, let alone the Department of Defense now having to shut down the SIPRNET today because of known compromise in SolarWinds Orion products. Well, folks, there you go. If you are not a subscriber to Chris White Africa, gosh, we could use some subscribers. So why not subscribe by pushing that button right down there? And if you'd like to leave a comment, feel free to leave a comment. And I finally ask that you smash the like button. Likes drive viewership. At least that's the way the algorithm's supposed to work here on YouTube. So I thank you for your time, for your patronage, and for your interest. Stay tuned for more updates on this issue, assuming that the mainstream media, the lamestream media, the fake stream media deign to report on this very important topic of the Defense Department being forced to shut down its SIPRNET, classified secret network, in order to put patches into it to protect the system against these products. Well, folks, thanks a lot for your time. Have a good day.